Hi guys, it's MegaDragonoid. I'm playing together with Justin as normally, but we have like a little bit side character with us. Wanna say hello? Oh wait, that's a ghost.
Hello guys, it's me, Sira again.
If you don't notice, she was in one of a few Let's Plays of mine, and then we had her last time on the Batman part.
Sira Robin.
Indeed. And now Shira's doing kind of with us. I know she's kind of against if people are going to force her to be a lady or playing a lady. But I actually asked, so that's completely different, I think. Because, of course, she is a lady and we are gentlemen.
Right? Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, we're playing Phoenix Wright. If you like this gameplay so far, feel free to leave a follow or subscribe. If you want to see me playing on YouTube, you're missing. That's already doing. On Twitch, you just go to twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid. You can follow there, and if you want some nice emotes to use in the chat there, you only have to pay $5 per month, and you get access to 3 emotes so far. So yeah, let's keep this pendant, not so pendant anymore. February 23/11, 56 AM. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
Mr. Wade?
We always pronounce him as Mr. Wright, but eh.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Huh? What?
Are trails always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today we were swimming in quicksand. So what's happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Okay, chambers. Okay, there. Apparently something about that with that piece of cloth.
Oh, this is where we turn this trail around, right? Oh, our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who started to feel teeny and to tell the truth.
Oops.
Oh, I know who this guy is.
I think this was you, bro.
Hold it, partner. Yep, I knew it.
What does a cowboy?
Yeah, a cowboy cop apparently.
He's like, "Hey, Phoenix, can you find my horse? He is somewhere, and I cannot find it." Yep.
This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
They say you showed a red scarf to a bull and fired up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young, at least.
Officer Marshall.
So I will come take a look to see how the trial's going. Looks I'm late. As usual, I was just spending some time at the barn and just drinking some beer.
I have a suspicion. I have a suspicion already, guys. Can I come up with a theory?
Go ahead. Hands off the controller.
What is he wearing around his neck?
A scarf.
Exactly! What did they find in the muffler? It was a piece of cloth which could come from a scarf.
And look what color it is, to be honest!
It's red, so he's actually almost dead.
They got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy's territory. It's hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? There's police I have seen the last 2 days have been really on the edge. Okay, you don't get enough on your plate without worrying about the other people, comrade. You should be worrying about the chief prosecutor taste in mufflers, or for example.
Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves.
I reckon I'm correct.
She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Dun, dun, dun!
You don't say.
He is.
Say now that don't just be all.
Huh?
I see the red breeze blow her on her neck at many a time. I saw it today too. Nope, wrong picture. Am I seeing this correctly?
Here she is wearing a scarf, and if you see it on a picture, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was correct. It's not there. But that could mean that she put it in the muffler. Although, why would she put it in the muffler at all?
Good question.
Well, since I'm watching so many times Midsummer Murders and Death in Paradise, and other detectives like Shakespeare and Hathaway, I am getting a little bit experience with this.
That's good.
Alright.
Well, what's
what do
your
you think
theory
is
about it then?
Well, I don't know what happened, so you have to remind me what actually happened. Is she killed or something?
No, she's not
Basically,
killed. She's being the blamer.
Yes, this lady that we see here is accused of murdering someone and stuffing that person's corpse into the boot of another person's car, and this other lady claims to have seen everything and even apprehended this particular woman. So we're trying to make sure that this woman is proven innocent.
Indeed, and the person that was framed is this one, or was getting framed. And yeah, there's like the scarf, and this is the person that saw it, the cuff-up queen, Angel Star. I normally used to do her voice as well, but I think I'm missing a lot of times. This is the dead person. He's D.E. dead.
I see. It can be possible that the witch queen lady is maybe paid to put to silence the one who actually killed the victim. So, of course, the queen had to blame her, while the one that is being pointed as the killer try to help this person, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is possible, but the evidence that we're seeing so far has kind of led that away as a possibility. But then again, that is something that could rise up. Who knows?
Yeah. Also, this is the person that Justin is most of the time talking.
I am Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, and
Miles Edgeworth.
Yep. He was the last case, the person that was found guilty, which is, well,
solved.
Yeah, we made him not guilty.
So he is an innocent one.
Yeah, and he's being found 2 times not guilty. That was the funny fact. We had 2 cases on 1 case.
We ended up doing 2 cases where he was the guilty party for both of them, and they ended up solving both cases at on the same day. It was crazy.
Indeed.
Is there also a murdering weapon found?
Yes,
A
there
knife.
is. This is the murder weapon.
Did you notice that the cowboy one has also similar having the same knife when he was shaving his beard during the talk?
It looked a bit bigger, to be honest.
Well, it
Yeah,
does
this
look
is-
the similar one. It looks similar.
Yeah, I think this is some kind of a pocket knife because cowboys have different kind of knives, of course.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this was a knife found in Edgeworth's car.
And it's meant to be Edgeworth's knife. And it is meant to be a pocket knife as well, yeah.
Yeah, because
So
it's
it
always
can-
in his
so-
car for self-defense.
So it can be possible when Edgeworth was doing his thing that the murderer actually surprised him, took his knife, and just killed him, and giving all the DNA all over on Edgeworth's own knife. So
Well,
that's also a possibility.
this is the guilty person, or let's say she is found guilty at the moment.
Yeah, I think that the murderer got, of course, her DNA, so it can be covered also up.
Yeah.
I'm like very digging right now, deep.
Yeah, we're still digging too.
No,
The
let's go
big
further.
thing about this case is that it's all happened inside the
Prosecutor's
office.
office.
Yeah. And the lady that we recently interviewed, she is, she was part of the defending section, I believe?
You're talking about her, right?
Yeah.
She's basically
used to be
found as a detective, and she's still detectives are in her case. But what
Yeah,
the
well-
factor is, she started to find her. She was like around here in section B, and there's
But we found out that she was actually in the security room.
right over here. And you don't see the path now, but apparently in her testimony was this door was closed. She saw at first, like she was saying, she saw from block B that she was calling somebody, and she then noticed that she said that this phone was out of order. That wasn't possible because she can't see. There's a wall between.
Can I also make another point? She's, again, in the security room. They can kind of know ahead of time when things are out of order or not. Like, they get little bleeps and bloops on their computers and that saying, oh, this is out of order, or the door is jammed, or stuff like that. That's what the security room is for. It's for keeping an eye on fees and that, but it's also to see what
If
the
everything is
electronics are
functioning.
doing. Yeah, so in the security room, you would see a message pop up saying the telephone was out of order,
Yeah.
or the phone, or the doors were locked, or something like that. So
Or,
this
or
lady
she
would
pretend to
know.
be calling.
Sorry.
Yeah, probably.
She pretend to be calling so she could spy on it.
Yeah, like there are a lot of things we are like confused about. Also,
Yeah.
she saw the murder from here. It takes her 5 minutes to get from here to there because she has to go all the way around to get to this room. And she somehow made, when the murder happened, made a photo on one of these two cars to that location there, because this is the trunk of the car.
I reckon that photo we've seen so much of was taken from that very last car in Block B. So like the one that's closest to the right-hand wall,
This
like next to the
probably-
blank space. No, not that
This
one.
one.
The one next, yeah, that one.
Yeah, it can
That
be one
seems
of the two
one that's
cars. I
close.
think it's one of the two small cars. This is what I'm thinking. I can be
Yeah.
totally wrong.
Even murderers are very clever enough to video editing and, of course, picture editing.
Yeah, and what
Yeah,
where
that's-
where part of the all is? She really hates prosecutors because he got kicked out for some reason. So why was he at the prosecutor's office at the entire first place of all?
I think she's working together with the murderer.
Guys,
Sorry?
I just gotta go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
But she basically got kicked. Angel Star got basically kicked out by Lana Sky and Miles Edgeworth.
It is possible
She's
that
out for vengeance, I think. That's what I'm thinking.
No, I think that the queen got, well, of course, interrupted by the lady she hates. It's like, you're standing in my way. Now it's my turn that I will kick you and punish you for this, what you have stand in front of me. It's like, if you are spoiling my plans, I will do something so I can get rid of you.
Yeah, I get
Right?
that part. Like big portion.
I saw that many times in Midsummer Murders.
I see.
So many times.
Well, let's get to you, Ariel. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edward's seen it too. I recommend it. What does that mean? In a photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
Oh, Miss Star wasn't mistaken?
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you gotta let go of the bull where it will go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Yeehaw! February 23, 12:32 p.m. This is courtroom number 9. Mumbo number 9.
Number 9. Number 8. Number 9.
Well, what do you want to say, Sira?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 5.
I will like to reserve. What's up, Judge? Just keeping over the prosecution. There's something wrong, Miss Edgeworth. Your face is blue, your lips are purple. Are you sweating bullets? It's frown brown, that grinding teeth, those watery eyes.
So he became Sarah Doman.
Oh! That wasn't he! Okay, now we have to wait for Justin. Let's fish him up!
So he is like purple.
Purple rain! Purple rain!
Oh, he said his face is blue and purple lips.
Yeah.
So he's actually Sarah Doman.
I'm trying to fish for Justin, but he's not coming back.
I hope he's not fell into the toilet. We must save him. We must save him. Oh, I hear something. He's rescued. It can be. Edgeworth. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes. Those pupils are just shaking.
Alright, I'm back.
Damn,
Well,
I was just
it's
like,
your
I think I was hearing a door, but he's just literally back. Bro, you can go your best out of best.
Okay. It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well done, I believe it's time to continue with this trial. During our recess, we had rescued that prosecutor to conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
That face.
It seems our prosecutor is quite besides himself. You want to go for this one, bro? I'm not sure who this is.
Okay. Excuse me. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Whoa, who's this guy?
Count Dracula?
What is this one guy?
What is with this guy? A strange, stuffy aurora seems to be filling the courtroom.
A mafia boss.
Yeah.
Hey! The temperature was 5.7 degrees when the man came in.
Who on earth is he?
Your mama.
Oh, it's you.
Green light. Anytime now. Oh.
Well, go ahead, bro. He's yours.
He was.
Oh. Sorry I'm late, Udgi. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Udgi? How you been? Swim much these days? Who is this guy?
I don't know.
It's your mama.
Hello?
No.
Hello? No, I have been busy.
Busy smizzy, Udgi. My boy, you have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Angie seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid
I'm
you're
afraid
right.
you're right. Very afraid.
That was actually Misha because I'm Phoenix.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Who is this weirdo?
Thanks?
So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh?
Okay, he's perfect for you, bro!
You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Okay, great. He says jolly.
Lil Mr. Wright. You know the district chief of police?
This is the district chief of police.
The chief of the police.
Chief of
Oh,
police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
He's like girly.
He's so cheerful! He's so
He looks
fucking
like-
cheerful!
He has like girly face.
He's like
His
so
name-
cheerful, so nice, so childish, and he's chief officer? What?
Apparently so. Apparently so. He's even got nicknames for everyone already.
Yeah.
Good grief.
I do like his name. I do like his name, to be honest.
Damon
Okay.
Grant.
Name's
Okay.
Gaunt. Damon Gaunt. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, what do we have to this honor today? It's been a while, over 2 years since last came to this court room, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow.
Let's photograph this!
Ching!
I'm going to send like a screenshot to little Sissy to make like a screenshot to make
Like a meme, a meme of that face, of just that face saying, "Problem?" Question mark.
that's better.
Problem? Problem?
Okay, got it. Now I
Yay!
just need to send her the screenshots.
Problem? I know that that Mr. Damon Gant actually clapped so hard, like. Oh my god, that face.
I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler!
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime was girl, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe.
Look what he's doing!
He's playing with his hair!
This guy's hilarious. I like him. He's kind of funny.
Doing!
On Little Worthy's car, no less.
How are you going with the nicknames? I find it funny.
Oh, a scabbard for the pocket knife.
Yeah. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What is this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Switchblade?
Chief? What kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth?
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
And there you go, there.
It's like he's trying to see if it's still there or something.
Yeah.
Boing, 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 boing.
But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Wah, wah, wah. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
Not the first for us.
This kind of a major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Dwarf. This court accepts this new evidence. But I do like and ask the defendant a favor first. Yes, sir? To be sure, I'd like to take a look at this blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? I don't see why not. Can you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well... all you have to do is push that switch and... if I cut my finger, Mr. White, I won't be able to pound my gravel anymore. Yeah, if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point at people anymore.
Hey, you did do that a lot.
Just hurry up and open it!
I'm doing nothing!
You're not doing anything, bro?
No.
They're on the sideways. You
I
saw
know.
the
I'm
glowing.
I'm just looking how they... Wait a minute.
Oh, I see handprints as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But that could be from the police officers who looked at it.
They have gloves on. Wah! Don't scare me like that!
The knife is blunt. That's interesting.
Knife is also broken.
Oh, I meant broken.
Blunt. It is blunt, so
I'm the
dumb
one who's
blunt.
scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. So the piece of evidence is still in the victim's body.
Yeah. This...
That is a good
dark red
point.
stained blood? Switch knife blade added to the court record. Bro.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but I should ask you to testify for us. About spill about the prosecutors and the police and this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really.
Well, time for Justin to do this after a long time.
Here we go. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
Sorry, I can't help it. To wait for this moment. I tell you that I'm doing that.
Do you think he's trying to tell if it's got enough shampoo or conditioner in it?
He has special hair conditioner. L'Oréal Paris. You're worth it. To make it stylish.
For the chief police investigator on the go.
Bro,
It must be a crime that I don't have perfect hair.
We're already 30 minutes in and this goes like top crazy.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess.
Hold.
Yeah, he was a detective.
Wait. Remember that opening cutscene, bro? Remember that opening cutscene?
Vaguely.
We saw, for some factor, 2 murders happening at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. But they weren't stab wounds. They weren't people who were stabbed, if I recall.
But they were both killed by a knife. They were both being killed by a knife.
Was it? I don't remember.
They were both killed by a knife. That's at least I think I know what happened.
Okay.
So,
alright, well,
man is a victim, but somebody else is as well, and at the same time.
But we haven't gotten to that one yet.
Because we can't be at the same time in the same place. And we cannot involve ourselves with two same things going on.
Yeah. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh?
It's the same time.
Yes.
It's between the same time.
But it's taken place somewhere else. Ah. Interesting. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
I got 98. The new skill of RuneScape.
Nice, you're almost there.
Almost there.
There
Almost
was a
there.
murder at the police department. A detective?
That's hush-hush information, Archie. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Order, order, order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
What if this is like live?
Plus, you're saying this in the middle of a huge court full of people.
Just wanna say. It spreads like wildfire. Right, Sira?
Yeah.
It's just like everybody has a gun and they just shoot everywhere they can.
Yeah, just like a terrorist attack.
Indeed, it just you have to do one attack and 50 people get attracted. Another 50 people get attracted because they talking about it. Another 50 people get talked about it, and it goes on until it reaches the news. I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
Sira?
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well, however... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Aye, sir. Okay, let's grab our gun. Okay. Wait a minute. SL9.
Victims mean you found in the car trunk. 675. 12.
Guys, flip this around.
Can... Oh! I see it, bro! 579.
Not really 79. Take a better look.
SL9. Oh, but that has a 2 on the end.
They are connected.
You think
Like
so?
in the introduction was mentioned.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm going to the source again.
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so
Boing, boing,
6, 7,
boing, boing,
7S. Wherever is upside down.
boing, boing.
May I, my dear Watsons?
Go ahead.
Sira, may I?
Sure.
Wait a second.
At last! Honest to goodness, objection!
This knife. This has something to do with Detective Gumshoe. Goodman. Oh, Gumshoe. Well, I'm saying that. What do you mean?
And honest to goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great!
He's so being freaking cheerful about this going on.
You saw that slapping that paper.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Look at this tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the bodies of the victim. What is this? 6 minutes, 7S, 12, 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down. The printed name on the memo looks like it's right side up. Well, let's turn it out and what do you get?
Slap that
Yep.
paper. Slap that paper.
Oh! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. Wait. Hold a minute. Let's go a little bit back to the previous case.
Edgeworth's knife definitely was used for a murder, but maybe not the murder that we've been thinking about all along.
No, wrong button. That wasn't it. That one? Damn it. Press the wrong button. Was not what I wanted. Remove it. DL6. Okay, no, this is totally something else. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was totally wrong.
Huh?
I was thinking about DL9. Or DL6, sorry. Remember? The case of Edgeworth?
Oh yes. Yes, I remember, but that can't be related.
SL9, that's the same thing that was written on the knife tag. Order! Well, Chief?
Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto?
I win. Game is this guy playing?
Oh, somebody reused that, of course, from another case.
Yeah.
That is actually very possible.
So now we have to press the sticks. Oh wait, no. That's not required. Okay, but I can't do it. We were doing it. And now we press. We want to know. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder, it was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Yes.
Nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happened. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
But the knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was found in the exhaustion pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Sira?
I'm lost.
Oh. Hard to think. There isn't a connection there.
Okay. I want to test this theory out. There is like it's supposed to be we're pressing on to the fourth statement, but I'm not doing that because I'm going to this one. Okay, you say there's no connection.
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand?
Try to understand, radio.
Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I will better find it and get to the bottom of this. Detective can... Those two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? Better check this out. This knife out. Okay, now we're going back to the fourth statement, which is a detective killed. A detective was killed. Yep, this one. Ow. Hurt my finger. On the same day that the detective was killed at the prosecutor's lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Archie?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just the rest of them, in fact.
Just arrested him? That quick?
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help if you help me while I'm giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp.
Where's the knife?
Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
The victim is killed in a car, right?
Yes, but are we
Oh.
talking about the victim in this current case or the victim in the case that Gant mentioned?
It's this one. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
Evidence room? Wait a second, I heard of that.
The evidence room? Didn't he mention that is in his testimony just now?
Hold a minute. The knife was stolen from the department's evidence room, and it was
And
the murder happened apparently
in the evidence room.
So it never left, but it was happened there, and mostly a detective was killed there.
This is interesting. This is very interesting.
There's a connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to the to town on this case. With the link between the two cases enabled, we finally have some leverage. And we can get Grant to testify about the details.
It stands actually established, or blah.
Yeah, established.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now we have another line. I will cooperate. Chief, the defendant position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Wrighter. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife was found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murder at the police department was killed at the very same evidence room. Indeed. There seem to be a lot of many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim and the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all.
Can we get the information unofficially?
Boing, boing, boing.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial, after all.
What? Really?
What? Who would you have guessed it?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
If you're not going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well, I guess I might have to try at least what I'm getting. It's the one we need. Okay, how about you tell us the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. Don't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
There's a possibility.
8-2. I can't do it. Didn't even get the first number right.
Everybody has an ID number.
True. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? We're off the victim of the department, sure.
Tells me something.
189. 5842189.
Oh, I saw something.
Yeah, me too.
Here,
Ah!
is it can be possible? It is possible.
That's Goodman's ID number.
5842189.
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. We just figured it out! Meaning... It has to be a... It has to be what I think it is. What does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. Say the ID number of the detective who was murdered. Police department. Tell me you... Tells you something? What does it... Here we have it. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on a prom night. Oh, he's singing in front of me. This Phoenix Wright, like in a prom dress as a schoolgirl.
Oh great, now I've got visions of Phoenix Wright in a tutu.
Phoenix Wright in a prom dress.
In a prom dress.
Do I look sexy? Oh, and that reminds me also of, let me see, Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros. When K-Max was in Princess Peach's shoot, he was like, "Do I look so beautiful in this dress? Wait a minute, this is not making sense."
No, it's just I got confused, and this is news.
And this is news.
Oh yeah, sorry, I went for you. Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
It's the department, the prosecutor's office. Places two detectives murdered at the same time. Actually, I happen to have the police number here. Oh ho, of course. No, Your Honor, I am a defender, attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Raito. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Gumshoe's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait. Number we heard from Detective the Chief earlier started with A2. I have forgotten. Didn't even get to the first number right again. Number of the Chief of Police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this
mean? That's what I want to know. Two ID numbers are in
Identical.
Identical.
In other words, the detective killed in the police department evidence room was Bruce Goodman.
Oh, so his body was actually moved to the car.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Why move the body to the car lot of a different area?
And the same murder happened at the same time, only two different locations. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as a tack, Raito. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 at the underground parking lot. Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the same time.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time?
Oh, twice a murder.
And in a completely different location?
Oh my god! He can be survived the first attack, and when he was moving, he could be
This
killed.
is not me! This is not me!
No, what I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare! We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news? Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait! Aha! Oh no, not that guy.
Excuse me! But this is Mr. Edgeworth. Anywhere in this premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of Chief. Sir, I got a report, sir!
You don't mean him! According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Grrr! Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir! You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
That awkward silence again! I hate it!
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright? Oh wait, that was yours, sorry.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Well, it's,
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
so what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
And again, that face!
The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, writer, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No!
Blah 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 blah.
It seems we have came to an end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, but with all those rumors... You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edworth?
Please, just give me 1 day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened if it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there has ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day of the progression of as requested. Please evidence, Mr. Edworth. Ding dong.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for it is, for your sake, I hope it's not this. Very well, court is adjourned. Well, here we go. Time to do our stuff. Time to figure out what happened. Time to be on the case again.
Do 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 do. Tick 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 tick. February 23, 2:50 p.m. Wright and co-log law offices. Blah, blah, blah. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Let's see what's going on. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death at 5 p.m. on
The 21st.
21st. He died at the prosecutor's parking lot and at the police department evidence room.
What's this? And the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try at least.
Alright, let's do it!
Bessie got good spirits. I'm not sure how she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wade.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I proved that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us.
February.
Yes, this girl's really
prosecutor's
into
office. Yeah.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it's the only victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. The only drum kicked over by Chief Prosecutor was bringing with water.
Okay, that sounds way better compared to mine.
My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
If knows, she should say it's not getting along. Emma really likes her sister.
That's not at all. It's just... Well, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Figured from a high school student. But whatever there was blood on the floor or not. Whether in an oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my signs at your own, Mr. Pearl, Mr. Wade.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Ooh.
To remove oil, of course. Blood is a sticky stuff. You know, you can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there by blue light.
Wouldn't the police have already done this test?
Never trust anyone's eyes, but on your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look. I lent you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the lemon oil on it. Like this, see? Press the X button. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, let us find some blood stains.
Okay. Huh?
Oh.
You can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. This is the blood stain.
It's so ugh.
Emma, you're shaking.
It is just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that is a blood stain. But it doesn't something strike you as odd? Significantly speaking, of course.
Yeah, to be honest.
The amount of blood.
I think that's too. Very cute and detective. Goodman fought here, right? I think there's a little bit more blood.
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the soil of the victim's shoe.
It's pretty strange. They fought here. They have to be more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wade. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find the blood stain, okay?
Sure.
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
There is. Yeah, and this stuff is pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Wow. Thanks for the honest gift.
We can be sure that the police will reveal their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag this hidden evidence onto the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this spray on anything suspicious. I feel that's the lady. Miss Angel Star.
We'll see.
Call it!
Oh,
Ah!
I wonder what that fluid of yours would react to a nice dealy box. Miss Star! You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. This day-old daily box is on the house.
Why
Lady?
is she there?
Lady, if I will be putting everything you gave in the court onto my desk will be this high already full. I cannot even
But
see
why
my
is
screen
she
anymore.
there?
What it's saying?
Too much things on my table. It's too heavy. Sorry, it's just that kind
That's
of
why I like
reading.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
I know, it confuses me, that happens a lot. Sorry, just this kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. We have to talk with the lady.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but
No, it's okay. It is my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything in that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was the wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Huh?
oh damn, we look.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even in a place I witnessed, the evidence from was different. I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Persecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
Can it be maybe a person in disguise?
Possible.
Possible, yeah.
A drag queen, maybe.
This photograph has something important to tell me, but what?
Oh, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Oh, yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
It's not a long time ago, to be honest.
Not that long ago, yeah.
No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they covered up.
Cuffed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I guess that's why your nickname is Angel. I wouldn't doubt about it.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of his mouth of the suspected after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cuff-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought somebody has gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
Ooh, snap. Ooh, snap. This Emma can step back when she wants to.
And you were let go? Pirates?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if those prima proper persecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. Information.
Yeah. Wait, see, doesn't mean... What should we pick? Should we pick this one, or should we pick the knife?
I think the paper first.
But they are both connected to the same thing. I think the knife will
That
be
is
more...
true.
I think the knife will be more showing because it was an evidence item that was in the evidence room. But yeah, your call, guys.
I reckon go for. I reckon go for the paper, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
The SL incident? It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective in that case, you know.
It's happening again, bro. Remember?
What do you mean?
Previous case? A case brought
Yeah.
back from the old case?
That is true. That's exactly what happened with Edgeworth in the last one.
Yeah.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due a transferal the very day that Goodman was killed.
How fortuitous.
Suspected. The SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
You
Do
think
you?
do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
I'm still trying to work out what that award has to do with anything. Why did we collect that as evidence?
I had one of those up until 2 years ago.
Back when you the cough-up queen, White?
We found this. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Your
I was
turn.
gonna say, yeah.
That's yours.
We found this ID card here in the
Happens
parking lot.
to me though. It happens to me all the time, Sira. It's all good.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same idea as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure.
I think Sira might be right. I think someone was actually killed at the police department and then somehow dragged here for some reason, and yet somehow they made it look like two crimes were committed at the same time. Very bizarre.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room.
Yeah, which is actually still confusing me. You've witnessed the crime from the guard room while the camera was happened here. You noticed the phone wasn't working. You saw her going for the phone for calling somebody up, then going for the mobile phone.
May I say something?
Sure.
What if Angel was in disguise of Emma's sister? That she actually killed Goodman.
That can't be the case because Angel's swearing black and blue that she actually saw what happened. Plus, we have actual evidence to say otherwise, like actual evidence that wasn't Angel's in disguise or anything like that. So I don't think that's the case.
To be
That's
honest,
possible.
This whole case is getting really interesting, I have to say.
they almost have almost the same hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The hair length is almost identical. Like
She can
almost.
be her in disguise, you know. And of
I
course,
wish they have
Look,
the pictures in
look
Look
color.
carefully, bro. Look carefully.
of course, the picture is gray, so you cannot see it. So it can be her.
Yeah,
Could
and
be.
look how the hair is. It can be perfectly imaged if you just style it enough.
Yeah, style, everything.
Like if
It is
a person
possible.
has curled hair, you can basically make it flat too, just by using a particular item. I don't know what it's called anymore.
You
But
mean
Angel
he-
Star caught the lady. She actually arrested the lady, which can't really fit into the whole Angel disguising herself as that lady, because that would
Oh.
mean she would have to be in two places at once
What if
at
she
the
was
exact same
lying?
time. No,
Let me
that
tell-
wasn't the case.
Let me
because
tell
she-
you, even I can change myself to another female. You know, it's too easy. It's too easy.
Mhm.
Females are
I guess the
possible
biggest
to
question
get
is-
this.
Yeah, I guess the biggest question is, why was Angel Star there to begin with, if it's all to do with that other lady?
Ooh.
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Or was she
doing
still
this
under
totally
the
wrong.
impression that she had a boyfriend in the security office?
Pretty much, that was the entire case, remember? I'm just doing a quick research check, okay?
I think she wants revenge. Of course, she was kicked out of her job. Of
But
course.
why would she kill? Why would she kill the person who was the head investigator in a case that she was trying to help with? They were both investigators at the time, remember? So she wouldn't. I honestly don't think she's the killer, but she does obviously have something against the
Emma's
the
sister,
person
yeah.
being blamed. Yeah, you know, she's obviously has something against that person.
It can be possible that Emma's sister is working with Goodman. Well, she was in the past. I think, of course, she had some kind of a hate towards Emma's sister that she was replaced. So she can kill actually anybody. Maybe it is possible that
Yeah.
that Angel killed Goodman.
I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to continue the story.
It has actually also happened in Midsummer Murders. You can kill anybody to get revenge on that person that replaced you. That actually also happened in Midsummer Murders.
I figured out. I actually know who is actually the killer.
Wait, what?
Yep. I did a little bit of research myself. Okay.
Am I right though? It's not actually Angel Star.
I'm not going to spoil. Let's just say that.
No, come on.
Nope. We'll sooner or later see
Okay.
it anyway. But yeah, guys, we will see you next week. Have a nice day. Peace, my Dragonites.
Peace.
Bye.